I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing, I'll keep hustling.
Hey guys, welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. My name's Amy and I'm so glad to have you. I hope you're doing well. Today I'm doing a pick a card all about who is angry at you and why. We're going to get all the details. I have pulled a lot of cards and we're going to do charms and initials as well. And I may throw some dice. So I'm going to get a lot of information on who's angry with you and why and what happened. So keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal private readings and sessions. All that information and my social media is down in the description box below. I want to say a special hello to all of you who have never watched my channel before. I really appreciate you being here, and I truly hope that you become a subscriber. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. If you're a returning subscriber, hey guys, what's up? How are you guys doing? I appreciate you guys being here. So with that said, let's get into the selections here. I have 3 groups. The psychic linking objects are going to be the face cards. These are from the Cthulhu Tarot or the crystal. So the first one's going to be rose quartz. This is a big stone. I've had this rose quartz for a very long time, and there's a lot of powerful energy in this crystal. And then we have the justice card. And I did get some channeled messages as I was pulling each group, so I will share those as well. The second one's going to be the King of Wands. Crazy, crazy powerful energy here. And we have the crystal quartz. This is one of my favorite stones. I use it in almost every reading where I use crystals as well. Crystal quartz, clear crystal quartz, is a good placeholder for other crystals. Yeah. Okay, and then the third one's going to be the tower. Woo! I know a lot of you are like, nobody's going to pick the tower. Yeah, some of you guys will. You know, you've had a fight with someone, something's happened, and you want to know if they're angry with you or what happened or if there's someone else involved, that kind of thing. So, and then we also have the Selenite wand, or Selenite. Some people say it that way. And I use this a lot of times in our readings as well. It's just a good charging stone. It's a good clearing stone, and it's a good conductor of energy. This little wand here. So, okay guys, I will insert a photograph, not a photograph, but a video like I always do with little music so you guys can kind of chill and see which one you're drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one, you may have more than one person angry with you, or you may have more than one situation going on. So just be open if you're pulled to more than one. With that said, I'll see you beautiful magical creatures on the other side. Bye guys. Hey guys, all of you that selected group 1, which would be the Justice card, or you were drawn to this big rose quartz crystal. This is going to be your reading all about who's angry with you, why, what's going on. Stay to the end because I'm going to get some initials and some charms. I also received a few like messages about your group as I was pulling your cards. So I kind of want to go through that with you. So these are the messages that came through. This person feels like you've done them wrong. This feels karmic. And this situation is a balancing of karma. Okay, so who's angry at you? I'm feeling ex-partner, ex-spouse, or soon-to-be. Current partner, current spouse. This could be a love triangle, known or unknown. This could be a client or an ex-client if you have a business, okay? These are the quotes I'm getting from different energies that are connected to this group. I have, I want what's mine. How could you? I still love you. Come back to me. Love is blind. Okay, so those are the channeled messages I got as I was pulling. And I always get those, but I just rarely ever write them down. So there you go. All right, so the first card here is Justice card. The Justice card is very much about balancing karma, you know, getting your due, you know. It can also be about legal issues. This may be somebody that you had some kind of contract with, didn't work out, or some kind of agreement. This could also be a divorce situation or a custody situation as well. You could have some legal issues going on in connection with this person. So, okay, let's get into the cards here. I'm going to pull some tarot and get some charms too. So, okay, we have El Shaddai, the Radiant Lord, wisdom, paternalism, and kindness. We have Vanith, caretaker of the lost, respite, assistance, memory. We have bride in a cage. There you go. We have the child that was meant to be. I think there may be children involved for some of you guys. Envious gluttony. Okay. Powerful, powerful cards here. Let me scoot these up. All right. We have zombie, control. We have stability. Let's see, put this down here. We have stability. We have the 7th house, partners. We have Owl, 27, behold sight, O ancient ones, for there's magic in the darkest of places if one dares to open their eyes. And then we have Banshee. Heed my warning, dear child, for what I hold is far from unsung lullaby. Swallow a nail and you expect bleeding from within. Oh, wow. Okay, this person's completely pissed off. This could be a friends with benefits situation. We could have a Cancer. They think you're hot still. You could be there. This could involve money of some kind. You know, if y'all are broken up, they still think you're hot. If you're together and this is your person who's mad at you, they think you're hot. This could be an ex-family member. We have beautiful. We have addiction. There could be addiction energies here, and sweet. Okay, so they still have good feelings about you, okay? This could be an ex, again, feeling that very heavily with this card. And there may be an element of fighting about money, or maybe they're angry with you about money. Maybe in this relationship, if this is a marriage or an ex situation, maybe the money was misspent, okay? And I feel like this person still really thinks you're beautiful. Like if this is an ex, they still want to be with you, okay? But we got this bride in a cage situation. So for some of you, this isn't an ex yet. They're going to be an ex. Maybe you're going through the divorce process or the breaking up process, or you're going to be, because I feel this energy of just like boiling over. Okay, like I can't take it anymore. I can't take it. I feel very restricted by this energy. I feel very judged by this energy. And it feels like they're just completely pissed. They can't believe you did this. There's something you've done that really, there's a loss of control here with zombie. Okay, so maybe there was some infidelity. Maybe there was some betrayal here. Let's get some tarot here. Okay. Because I want to see what's going on here. It feels like there's just an evening out of karma, and there's a lot of anger here. There's a lot of bitterness. But I feel like Vanith here is next to the bride in the cage, and there's energy. I feel energy coming from Vanith to the bride in the cage. Respite, assistance, memory. Okay. And I feel like for a lot of you, maybe this has been a nasty situation, and I think what's going to happen is the energies are going to balance out, and you're going to find for some of you that you guys actually can co-parent, you can be friends, you can work it out kind of thing. For some of you, there's just too much bitterness here, and there was something about indulgence, okay, overindulgence, all right? That won't resonate for everyone, but there is a lot of bitter energy with the Banshee. You guys may have gotten in fights and arguments, but you need to know that stability is coming for you, okay? Relationship stability. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands, all right. We have the Queen of Hazards. Okay. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Four of Wands. And we have Temperance, which came out in reverse. I don't often take reversals, but I feel like I'm going to take a reversal on that one. Okay, so lots of fighting. Okay, lots of just not getting along. Okay, but at one time you were happy. There was a happy connection. If this is a client, this is someone who you had a good relationship with at one point and something happened, and we have a Five of Swords energy here. And for some of you who are this bride in the cage energy, I'm feeling like, yeah, I feel like this has taken pieces of you. She doesn't have her arms, right? I feel like a lot of you felt like you were powerless in this situation. And because of that, it caused a real upsurge in this Banshee energy, just being pissed off, being angry, okay? And I think the other person, there's just complete miscommunication here. I feel like you guys just are like oil and water. You just don't mix. It's a personality conflict, even though at one time there was a lot to celebrate. I feel like you guys were just too different to make it work. And there's a lot of rage here, okay, from the Bride in the Cage and the Banshee with the Five of Swords. And I feel like the Queen of Hazards is pissed off. Okay, just mad, all right? The Knight of Wands here can be about passion, being driven. And I feel like in this situation, there was a forced energy, like trying to force the connection, trying to force it. And I almost feel like withdrawal of support. You just like, one of you withdrew your energy. You just withdrew your energy. You no longer participated in the fighting. Okay, and you know, for a while you weren't able to see the Four of Wands energy, where there was you know, celebration, happiness. Maybe you had children together. It was very happy. It was a very happy time, and maybe that time is over. I think for some of you, this Four of Wands is also talking about how happy you will be once this is over. So for a lot of you, you're about to go through a breakup. You've been thinking about it, or your person's going to break up with you. But for some of you, this has already happened, and you're working out the details. If this is a current partner, you may be fighting a lot, but just know there's relief coming. You're going to feel with the Four of Wands here and this Queen of Hazards, they're going to find happiness again, for sure. Absolutely, 100%, okay? But it's important to not be impatient with that. This person, they really want things to not work out for you. Okay, they're still angry, all right? They want to help you to a certain degree because there's still this sweet money issue. Money issues are still an issue as well. And I feel like for some of you, there is a third party here, friends with benefits. So I feel like there's a third party for some of you here. Maybe you don't know about it yet, and this is the first time it's ever really occurred to you. If this resonates for you, this is going to be someone who is friendly, okay? Real friendly. And if you think about it, they may have been around for a long time. This may be someone who you have invested time in. Maybe you've told them about your situation with your person. And this person, it's like, I'm hearing like a vulture. I'm seeing a vulture just kind of circling for when this is over. Okay. And I feel like for some of you, you know, there's a third party. For some of you, it's you have a third party. But it's not a secret. There's no hidden element here, but there's an energy of like, let go of me. And the other energy is like, I still love you, but I'm pissed off. I can't believe you did this. And you're in the cage being like, you know what? I did it because I want to be free. You know, I want away from this energy. We are not meant to be together. There's some kind of deep betrayal of this bride in a cage energy, okay? Very deep, okay? This is very intense levels of pain in a relationship, okay? And I think someone got greedy with the glutton, the envious gluttony. I think someone got greedy and took more than they gave and probably really took you for granted or you took them for granted. Take what resonates here. And it's like there was a lot of patience with the Temperance card. I think you had a lot of patience, and then you just said, you know what, no more. Or maybe that's where you're at here, and you're looking to what you want in a person. You want stability. You want someone you can count on. You want someone who is not going to break. I get with the Temperance card, like someone broke here. Maybe there was an illness. Maybe there was, with the Money card, maybe there was job loss and so much financial stress. Maybe you're about to find out some things about money that might upset you with this person. But the anger here is mixed with still this kind of beautiful, sweet, hot energy. They're still very attracted to you. There's not a lack of attraction by this person who is angry. So it's an interesting energy. It's someone who's angry. And at one point they might have been trying to figure out how to make it work. But I think for you, you're done, or flip the roles here, okay? And I feel like it's time for you to really focus on the things you want. This anger will probably be around for a while, okay? It's a weird mix, all right? And this other person who's angry, they need to go on. And maybe that's why the Justice card here is here. Maybe there is an ending that needs to happen. You feel it, they feel it. So y'all can go to the next level of whatever your relationship manifests to be, okay? But I feel like both parties have anger here. I think this bride in the cage energy, whoever that is in the relationship, I think there was probably a lot of fights, a lot of really intense fighting. And the problem is here we have two people who had some in common, but not enough emotionally to keep this going. There wasn't enough stability in the relationship. And it's really time to take your wisdom from this situation and move on. And I think you're ready. And I think the Banshee energy is trying to cut the tie. It's the energy that, is in the back of your head saying, when you're fighting, if you're still in this relationship and when you're fighting, you just feel like, what, this isn't the one. Like, I don't want to do this the rest of my life. There is a realization of, I don't want to do this the rest of my life. I don't want to do this with you anymore. There's too much energy being put into the bride in the cage. I need to take that energy and put it into my 4 of Wands. What's going to make me happy? For some of you guys, you really need to think about what you want, okay? I think it's not this person, all right? Or they know it's not you, however this resonates, okay? The anger here is interesting. And you guys, you may still be fighting, all right? There may be a lot of passionate fights here because I feel like one of the energies does not want to let go. And, that can be really difficult, especially if we have the 4 of Wands here. So there was some happiness. There was some good times. It may not have been often, but it was powerful. It may have to do with children or a business or something you guys created together. It could be animals, had a good time, petting your animals and taking care of your animals, however this resonates for you, okay? So I feel like your guides are coming through with this angry person to say, remember the good times. Try to see the good in this person. Try not to leave this situation on a bad note, because I feel like for a lot of you, this was a karmic situation that needed to kind of balance itself out. And in order to balance it out, I think that came out in the channel messages. Yeah, it's karmic. There is karma being balanced here, and that takes time, okay? But first you have to speak your truth. And I feel like for a lot of you, speaking your truth is going to be very powerful. It's almost like it's going to create a moment and a doorway in time for you to walk through to another possibility. Okay? All right, let's get some initials and some charms. Okay, we have 4-4. And we have 2-2 repeating. So 22, 44 are going to be numbers of alignment for you. Okay, 22 is a master number. And what I'm getting from this is that you're ending your situation with this angry person, however this manifests for you, getting this energy balanced and karma released is really going to help you move into a place of self-mastery, of building new foundations, of powerful partnerships and connections. I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to get on your life purpose or that thing that fulfills your soul. And, that can change. Fulfillment can change. And I feel like leaving this behind may change the things that you find fulfilling. I do think that if there's a third party energy here, they're probably not like this person who's angry. Okay, they're very different. Like the person who's coming in, the person who I feel, even if you're in the relationship and you haven't broken up yet, there's a third energy here. And keep in mind, I think they're going to be really different from you. And the reason I say this is because a lot of times when we attract the person who really feeds our soul, they're very different from where we've been, because where we've been was karmic, and where we're going is deep, soulful, intense, soulmate, twin flame kind of connections here, divine counterparts. That doesn't mean karmic relationships aren't important and valid. You know, we're not saying one's better than the other. They're just different. They're different energies. And to be truthful, you know, you could not have lined up with this person. This person could not even be in your energetic sphere right now if it wasn't for the decisions you made to let this toxic energy go. For many of you guys, this is a pattern, okay? This is an angry pattern that repeats in your life, all right? Okay, let's get some initials and some charms. Okay, I'm going to get a few more. All right. Okay, let's see. I hope you guys can see this. Okay, we have an S. These are initials. This could be your person. It could be something you guys are connected to. It could have different meanings for you. It could be the initials of your children. It could be a lot of different things. So just take what resonates here. We have an S, a Z, an F, a G, an F. We have O. We have A. We have K. We have A again. We have a J, an N. We have a Y. We have another G, an H, an I, an N. We have an O, an I. So two I's. We have two A's, two I's, two F's. We have an R. And we have a D and another Y. So we have two A's, two Y's, and do we have two N's? Okay. All right, let's go through the charms here. We have a butterfly. We have a four-leaf clover. Okay, so your luck is changing. As you let go of this relationship, your luck is changing. Literally for some of you, as soon, like if you're married, as soon as this divorce comes through, things are going to begin to change at a very rapid pace, okay? This anger is, it's almost like the anger has turned into anxiety and fear. It's almost like there's been some kind of stagnation here. Maybe you're stuck in fighting and you just can't get out of it. And there's some realizations you need to make. For some of you guys, there's wisdom to be gained from the situation. We have two owls here. We have a cat. We have the fish, which is Pisces. We have the Eiffel Tower. We have a key. We have another key. We have a star. We have a butterfly. What is this? We have a bee. I haven't gotten that very often. We have a Hamsa, another key, and a seahorse, another star. I feel like for you guys right now, with this peace sign upside down, I feel like there hasn't been a lot of peace in your life. Like this has been that Five of Swords energy. This has been a fight. Some of you guys have been fighting daily, sometimes multiple times a day. There's been disappointment, and the anger has turned to some kind of weird anxiety and bitterness. And in order for that to be released, you have to move through this energy. If some of you guys are like, I can't pull the trigger on this, like I'm committed. Listen, sometimes we don't pull the trigger out of fear. And what happens is we linger in this energy for years. And before we know it, we've spent years fighting. And our life is not what we intended it to be. You can't force something, okay? Either it is or it isn't. And I'm getting a really clear message from your guides that, like, if you're in emotional pain because of the situation, if you're frustrated and disappointed, if you don't want to talk to your person anymore or whoever this is, then that is a message that you need to energetically break from this person. And for some of you guys, you need to pull the trigger kind of thing, and you need to break up. For others, there's some more finalized things that need to happen. It will release this angry karmic energy. The anger will dissipate, and you'll move into this element of understanding each other. Because I feel like you guys are not really great partners as far as romantic, but you can be friends because there is a connection here. You guys do have connections that may be your children, okay? But these are two people who have learned from their mistakes. They've learned from each other and they're going forward. And some of you guys might be like, Amy, I haven't learned anything. I guarantee you, once the anger is worked through, once the anger is released, and a lot of that's coming from just having to repress your feelings, not being authentic in what you say, speaking out of fear, saying things out of anger. A lot of that is from that. That will be released because you guys will finally find peace. This peace sign will turn, you know, upside down, well, right side up, and you will find peace again, okay? And I feel like the universe is going to validate the release of this karma because I think for many of you, there's a timeline where the release didn't happen and you continued this relationship all the way through. And what happened is that for a lot of you with this past life energy, I'm feeling you had to come back and you have to repeat this life. You have to repeat it so you can break this karmic pattern energy, okay, and release it so you both can have peace. Because the person who is angry, I think you're both angry at this point, but still attracted, they need to energetically break with you so they can see a new way of being, like a new person, a new possibility for them. All right? Okay, group one, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a most beautiful day. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I love to have you as a member of my tribe, and I'll see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group two, all of you that selected either this crystal quartz or you were drawn to the King of Wands energy. This is going to be your reading, all about who's angry with you and all the details. We're going to get those with charms, initials, and numbers of alignment at the end. So stay till that. So as I was pulling your group, some messages came through, some attributes and things for this group. So I'm going to go ahead and read those off to you. We have conniving, lazy, liar, judging, negative energy around them, has a parasite. Some of these people have parasites, energetic parasites. They may have problems controlling their anger. Some of them have been prone to be violent. They may have problems with their heart, high blood pressure, or have a cold heart. They're very cold-hearted. I feel like this could be fire, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. I'm getting earth as well, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, some Virgo here, Libra, and Scorpio. So those are the signs I got as well. So those were the channeled messages as I was pulling this energy. So let's go through the cards, then I'll pull some tarot as well, and we'll get into the numbers and initials. Okay, we have the King of Wands here. This can be a very manipulative energy. Okay, you guys can see it. Good. I hope I'm not shaking the camera. Okay. This can be a very manipulative energy. It could be very narcissistic. And as well, there's a focus here, powerful focus. And how I picked up on an energetic parasite is this energy over here. I don't know if you can see the like flying dragon, bat type energy. Yeah, I feel like it's almost like for some of you guys, when this person gets mad, it's almost like they completely lose control. This may be somebody who blacks out, that kind of thing. There may be some addiction issues as well. Okay, let's get into the other cards we have here. We have mischief. Keep your eyelids open and sight sharp as nails, for there is something trailing behind you. And you have this energy here trailing behind you. Okay, this is intense. Who's angry at you? Someone really volatile is angry with you. Winter, the sacredness of pausing. Okay, we have fire element, desire. We have masquerade. This person can be very two-faced. Very two-faced. They'll say things to your face and I feel like for some of you guys, they've made you feel comfortable. They make you think that they like you, but because you've pissed them off, they're actually talking to people about you as well, in a negative way. Like for some of you, they're like, I want to do X, Y, Z to that person. Okay. And we have atonement. I think they feel like you have a reason to be sorry. And until they get their sorry, things just aren't going to go well. For some of you guys, and I have felt this, and I always kind of hesitate to say, but there's some hex energy here. Like there's some energy of someone sending such negativity to you, if it's not a hex, that it almost like manifests around you. Like they want you to have bad luck. You know, this is somebody who's really angry. Colorless angel. Yeah. Yeah, this feels like a person who gets very focused and they lose color because they're so focused on the negative, on the anger, on how this didn't work out, or how it did work out. We have intuitive witch, higher self, divinity, manifestation. Yeah, for some of you guys, and this is weird, but hey, take what resonates. I think for some of you guys, they're using like the law of manifestation, to kind of try to manifest some bad things for you. It's a lot of energy put to like negative work. And you often wonder, like when I see things like that, I'm thinking like, whatever happened between you two must have really hurt one of you or both of you. Okay, this is painful. You don't get to this level of like anger and hatred just because somebody, you know, ate your sandwich at lunchtime at work, you know. We have Danu, mother of creation, motherhood, ferocity, and creation. We have the keeper of whispers, the mad prophet, curiosity, madness, forbidden knowledge. This is someone who maybe you have told secrets about yourself. You have, what's the word I'm looking for? You have confided in them. That's the word, confided in them, okay? And for some of you, you've been really raw emotionally with this person. And it's almost like they are talking about those things with other people, or they're trying to use that information against you in some kind of magical way, or they're just trying to get people to not think highly of you anymore. We have Nyx, enchantress of the night, secrets, vigilance, subterfuge. Yes, secrets here. I think the subterfuge is an energy they're trying to send, like a self-defeating energy, like you're never going to get ahead, you're never going to get over. I'm never going to let you forget this. You hurt me so much. And there's secrets here. Again, I'm feeling like they know your secrets, or you know their secrets. Well, it's probably both ways. You probably haven't confided in each other, but understand this person is really bad at wearing a mask. I'm feeling some Gemini-like energy here as well. They can put on different masks for different people. This is why they have different kinds of friends, or the friends they have are very few, because they only show pieces of themselves to other people. And because of that, they don't really see, well, they do see the colorless angel if they get crossed, all right? To me, this is like no longer really resonating with any joy or happiness, and really focused on the negative, the sorrow. And this is just a negative person, okay, who sometimes wears a positivity mask. Okay, we have awakening, embolic. However you pronounce that. I know I probably didn't pronounce that right. Okay, let's get into some cards. So these are also channel messages. We have speaks negatively to you. So this is someone who has talked to you, probably a lot of harsh words, probably fighting here. I keep getting pulled to this desire card, okay? So I feel like there is an element of desire here. Either they really like spending time with you at one person, or you did them, or this was a possible relationship, or this is a past relationship. This could have been a friendship that did not go well. Somebody felt betrayed. With the atonement here, we see all these swords in the back. There's just heavy, intense betrayal. And I think even if one party did not mean to betray the other, it doesn't matter, because the other one feels it as betrayal. I mean, it does matter, but it doesn't matter to this King of Wands energy. We have wishes, nightmares upon you. Taurus. We have annoying. I think some people find this person annoying. We have rejection. They feel rejected. We have seductive. And we have karmic. Oh, and one more, hex. There's a hex energy. Yeah, I feel like this is a karmic relationship, okay? And, you know, we always talk badly about karmic relationships. Oh, you know, it's just karmic. It doesn't matter. It does matter. Those karmic relationships help form who we are. They're just as important as an important soulmate or twin flame, okay? Or divine counterpart even, because there are lessons that we cannot learn if we don't have karmic relationships. Karmic relationships are teaching lessons, okay? This person definitely feels rejected. They feel some level of rejection here. And the hex energy, some of you have actively had hexes thrown at you. Just do a return to sender. Don't, this person, they have a powerful focus, but they have this parasite energy that they're also feeding. And I feel like the hex energy really isn't that strong. So you could just, you know, the nightmare thing, I think that may be, if you're having nightmares, that may be a sign that you have had this hex energy. If you feel a lot of rejection lately, that is a byproduct of the hex energy. And they may be a Taurus, or you may be a Taurus, feeling a lot of heavy earth energy, Capricorn. And I feel like you may be finding yourself more annoyed in general. That's part of this hex energy. For some of you, they have sent a thought form your way. We're going to get to the magical hex part. That's what I'm talking about here. So if that resonates for you, they have sent an entity or a Gregory, a thought form to you. This energy may be watching you to find out, this could be their familiar, watching you to find out your moments of weakness and kind of just dive in with this energy of speaks negatively to you. So they may be using like negative words, throwing negative words at you. And you may be feeling rejection more deeply, like especially in work. If things aren't going your way in work and you feel like a failure, or you feel like you can't get ahead, this could be the side effect of hex energy. Okay. Now, once you become aware of the hex energy, you know, this doesn't feel really strong. It just feels painful. Okay. I feel like if you're feeling these emotions right now, it's really painful, because I think you have a really bright light. And that's one reason why this King of Wands doesn't want to lose you. It's like the King of Wands losing the sun. Okay. Not real happy with that energy. And that could be like friend, and it's not gender, it's energy. So it could be any gender. But there has been harsh words here. But we have desire and seductive. And I think even friends can feel this energy between each other. And I think you have the seductive energy. They feel you're powerful. Now you may be like, Amy, I'm really not that powerful. Yes, you are. Okay. Maybe you haven't owned it. Okay. Maybe you're going through an awakening, or you're about to. That's part of what's going on here with the karma. The karma is triggering deeper things within you. It's catalyzing you for growth, for spiritual growth, growth of your abilities, growth of your intuition, growth of what you want and where you want to go, growth and awareness of this energy you have. I feel like this King of Wands energy, King of Wands always has really powerful, passionate drive. They can be very sexy. They can be very attractive. And I feel like, and their desire is very strong, very creative. And I feel like for you, this is part of you owning that King of Wands energy within you, the positive things. Okay. And I feel like this other King of Wands energy feels that, like they see the King of Wands energy in you and they want that. Okay. For some of you, this is a friend who wants more. This was someone who wanted to get closer to you. Maybe they tried to get closer to you and it was a complete misfire, and it ended up you guys not talking anymore. Let's get some tarot. I haven't even gotten the tarot cards yet, you guys. Let's find out more about this person. Wow. Okay, let's keep going here. Okay, I'm feeling these 2, 3, 5. Okay, let's do 5. All right, we have the 9 of Swords. Yeah, there's the nightmare energy here. A lot of mental energy coming towards you. A negative talk. For some of you guys, they are talking about you to people. For a few of you, they believe the more they badly gossip you, the more powerful the hex gets. So as they talk about you, whether it's to themselves or other people, whether they spend every day kind of throwing negative energy at you. For some of you, they're watching you online. They really want you not be able to sleep. They want you to have nightmares. And maybe you are, because I feel like at some point you were close with this person. We have the 6 of Hazards that was in reverse. I'm going to take that reversal. We have energy of just, there's not healing going on here. This is not a healing connection. This cannot be healed. It's a situation where you both need to go your separate ways. You need to completely sever this bond. The Moon here. Yeah, I'm feeling like a lot of lying going on, a lot of manipulation going on behind the scenes. I feel like this person, if they can talk trash on you, they will. Okay, bad gossip. We have the Tower here. Yeah. Okay, so very, again, Tower moment. Lots of fighting, lots of disappointment, backstabbing. Really, it's almost like the seductive energy is turned into manipulation, manipulative energy. And then we have the Queen of Swords, bitterness, intense levels of anger, really nasty words being said. And maybe you guys, one of you or both of you, maybe, you know, you're up at night thinking about the things that were said and what you should have said. And they like that too. If you're doing that, they like that. They want you to keep doing that. They want you to be in a situation where you can't let them go. You can't let the thoughts of them go. Okay. And the best thing you can do is clear your energy, completely clear your energy. Do it with vibration. You can use different kinds of music and meditations. You can use sage. You can use salt. You can do the old, and I often recommend this, but some of the oldest witchy tips are some of the best witchy tips, okay? Do the old using a broom or your vacuum cleaner, that's a modern broom, and sweep all the negativity out your front door. If this person has given you things, or if you're still connected online or something like that, you need to, if you have to keep the things, you need to clear the energy of that thing and put it in a salt box for, I'm getting 3 days, okay? If you have things that they've given you, it's time to get rid of them if you don't have to keep them, okay? If you still have them on a friends list, get rid of it. You need to cut the cord, okay? Some of you guys who are into magical arts need to do a, oh, what is that called? Breaking the bonds kind of, cutting the cord kind of ritual, okay? And some people, you know, you get 2 candles. I'm going to give you the basic rundown. You get 2 candles and a third candle. You tie the cord in between and you let the fire kind of, you know, cut the cord, sever the passion, sever the connection. For others, you can do it through meditation. You can just say, I release you, I release all cords. You can do visualization of releasing cords. But this person's really angry and they're feeding off this negative energy. They're feeding their little parasite back here, okay? They're feeding it. And even if this isn't a magical work, this is at a subconscious level, okay? So they're subconsciously sending you bad dreams. They're subconsciously sending you hate and sending you bad luck and sending you negativity because you really pissed them off, okay? And this is Scorpio, heavy Scorpio. This person, if they can get revenge on you, they will. So you might look at some of my revenge videos. And I do these videos because I think it's very important that we're aware of the energies around us. Many times life is very busy and, you know, we overlook things. And sometimes we overlook important things that we need to clear and remove, and this is one of those energies, okay? Let's get some numbers of alignment for you guys, and then I'll throw initials. All right, okay, we have a 4, we have 1, 2, we have 2 2s, okay. Okay, we have 1, 2, 2, 3, looks like a 4, and a 5. Things are going to come together for you, okay? 22 is a master number. It's often about building foundations. 4s are going to be important as well because the 2s come together and we got another 4 going on. And I feel like letting this energy go is going to really help you get down the road energetically, okay? You're going to move away from this energy. Sometimes becoming aware of what's going on in our life, just becoming aware, hey, I'm having a lot of bad dreams. I hadn't really thought about that. Or, hey, I am feeling rejection all the time, but I don't feel like anyone's actually rejected me. It's more like a feeling I have or a feeling of failure. The awareness really helps you kind of come out of the energy when you become aware. When you become aware, you can start, using your own discernment and knowing which thoughts are yours and which are coming from outside and return them to sender. Cut the cord. Do some shielding. There's a lot of shielding meditations you can do. And anytime you feel the energy kind of creep back, I have a shielding meditation that I do. And every time I feel an energy kind of pop up, I play that thing. And because I've done it so much and I've worked with that energy so much, the shield is immediately increased in power. So, okay, let's get some initials and charm. We'll get a few more initials. Okay. All right. Okay, the initials we have a D, we have an R, we have a J, a W. This could be your initials, their initials, initials of something you have in common. Could be work, O, W, J, 2 J's, a Y, an M, an F, another M. So we have 2 J's and 2 M's so far. We have an O, we have an O, we have another O. So 2 J's, 2 O's, 2 M's. We have another Y, 2 Y's, an F, a K, 2 K's. We have an E, and we have a Z. We have an L, and we have an I, a T, an E, so with 2 E's. We have another I, 2 I's, and we have an S. Okay, now then, we have a cat, a butterfly, a horse. We have this is like the twin flames. The swans are like a heart together, upside down. I feel like this is just a relationship that just isn't destined to work out, okay? We have a lock. We have musical notes. We have a tree. We have another horse. We have an angel. We have a key. We have another horse. We have a butterfly. We have another butterfly. We have an angel. Is that a butterfly? This is a bee, okay? All right, we have a leaf. We have another butterfly. Okay, there is a lot of spiritual energy around you right now. And they're trying to help you move through this energy. Okay, they're going to help you clear your energy. It's important to listen to your instincts on what you should do. And pay attention to the people around you. Like if you don't know who this is, I think most of you do, but if you don't know who this is, look around you for people who don't support positivity, who talk down to you, okay? Pay attention to the thoughts that go through your mind, like your states of being, things like that. Become aware of where you are. Your spirits are trying to guide you through this karmic relationship, and they're helping you glean the wisdom from it and help you grow, okay? There's peace coming for you. These not being able to sleep, the worry, the grief, the anxiety, the nightmares kind of thing is going to die down. Especially if you've become aware that this is connected, okay? It's going to die down, and there's going to be stability coming through your life. Also, with this leaf here, I'm getting the winds of change, okay? And I don't think I've ever gotten that with this leaf, but I'm feeling like the winds of change are blowing in. This is karmic, and it's not a long-term karmic, okay? It's not meant to continue for a long period of time. It's meant to be ended, okay? So that you can return to balance and peace. All right. So, if this is somebody who you don't get along with and you fight, often, it's time to remove your energy. Don't give them the satisfaction of fighting with them. Don't call them out. Ignore this energy. One of the most effective ways to block this kind of negativity is to absolutely see through them and ignore them. Okay. All right, group 2, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And I'll see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3, all of you that selected either the Selenite wand or you were drawn to the Tower card. We're going to find out who is angry with you and why, and we're going to get all the details with charms and initials and numbers of alignment at the end. We're going to put this right here. But as I was pulling this particular deck, this group, I got some channel messages, so I wanted to share those with you. Okay, so there's been a fight, an argument, a cutoff, a breakup. This may have happened or is about to happen, and you feel it energetically. This person feels vengeful, spiteful, untrustworthy, prone to lying, hostile, brokenhearted. This could be a boss, a coworker, a friend, family member kind of energy is what I'm getting here. So, and the reason this Tower is going to happen, or it has happened, was to illuminate some shadow energy here and reveal things that you need to work on to get into the relationships and the positions in life that you want to get to. So a karmic energy here as well. So I felt that for group 2 and group 1, actually. I felt a lot of karmic energy. So a lot of people are relieving or removing karmic energies that have served their purpose, and it's time to kind of move on. Now, I will be getting some tarot in a minute, but first we're going to go through the cards that came out for you. So first, of course, we have the Tower. That's usually a foundation that's pulled out from underneath you kind of thing. But sometimes we know it's coming. We have the Leper King, Sword of Law, Bravery, Self-Discipline, and Faith. Who is angry at you and why? The Magistro, Master of Inspiration, Understanding, Community, Ingenuity. We have Abaddon, Overlord of the Abyss, Pestilence, Corruption, and Malice. Okay, this is interesting energy. Blinded to Pain, there's some martyr energy here. Obsession, yeah, we have Sacrifice. Okay, this person has a little bit of a martyr complex. All right, they think that they put out a lot of energies and don't get back what they put out. This is somebody who is overgiving, and they usually give for the wrong reasons. Okay, we have the underworld where all things pause and begin again. I feel like this person thinks they've given a lot to you and you haven't paid them back, kind of thing. We have the Skull of Stars, Infinite Possibilities. We have Neptune, Sacrifice again. This is someone who thinks that they have over-sacrificed for you. Like they've given in too many times. They're always doing what you want to do, or they're always bowing to your emotions. I'm not saying this is actually what happened. I am saying that's what this person thinks, and they're very bitter. This is bitter energy with this card right here in the Tower. I mean, this is somebody who's out to hurt another person because they think that they have been taken advantage of or not appreciated, used. This person may feel like you've used them, or you could flip this and it might be you. This might be someone that you're not getting along with, and this person's very angry. We have Voices, 42, with a tug at the gut. Feel them romance your very breath. Listen to the gentle flickering within your eyes, for this is where they guide. I feel like there's a lot of talking going on. For some of you guys, they're talking to other family members, okay? If this is a friend group, they're talking to other friend groups. They're telling people about this tower. Or that a tower is coming. I don't know how much long. I'm literally hearing someone standing outside, or seeing someone standing outside like a movie theater or a Circle K or like a convenience store, saying and smoking, or just taking a break and saying, I don't know how much longer I can put up with this, you guys. There may be like an outburst as well. So that's not going to resonate for everyone. I'm just telling you what I'm getting. Tech witch, networking, electricity, and coding. I feel like some of you guys know this person online. You may know them in real life. This may be work related or family related. They also have found your page, or they know of your page, or maybe you communicate online. Just know that if you have blocked them, they have tried to come back on under another name. Yeah, so we have Rebirth. Okay, that's a great card to have. Now here's some other energies that's presenting. We have Narcissist, Cheater. This person feels betrayed. They feel like you've cheated on them. If you guys are friends, they feel like you being friends with other people is you cheating on them. Okay, narcissistic energy. So this person is very self-serving, and they always have been. This over here, the Leper King, the Magestro, that's a charming attribute this person has. We could have a person here who has a lot of air and fire. If they have water, it's probably Scorpio or Cancer, maybe Pisces. But I feel like for a lot of them, with the Voices here, I really feel like they don't know how to be supportive. All they know how to do is kind of give. And even when they give supportive words, a lot of times they're very backhanded. And they give backhanded compliments because it feeds this martyr mentality. And it's kind of a complex emotional state. That's what I'm getting. There may be a lot of complexity within the mental connection and emotional connection you have with this person. Lazy. They think you're lazy. Player. They're telling people this. They're telling people you're a cheater, you're lazy, you didn't want to work. If this was a family business or some kind of thing like that, you're a player. If this is just gossip among friends, they say that, basically you're a cheater, you're a player, you're lazy, you're self-serving. They're saying these things about you. It's weird because I feel like this energy is being projected. Like this person, and I'm feeling their energy as a combination of this, like the mask they wear and the reality of their anger. And I feel like they say these things about other people, but really they have this energy. It's projection. Angry, so angry. And we have hater. Ooh, this is nasty. Stealing, intuitive, Virgo energy here. Okay, so they're very analytical. I'm feeling like they have really spent a lot of time thinking about this fight, thinking about this tower, thinking about how you did them wrong. For some of you, this is somebody who has tried to get you fired, or maybe they've written you up, or maybe you trusted them with information. There's something about work here for a few of you that seems very twisted. It's almost like you had a coworker or a boss or a supervisor who was more like a friend, and for some reason they turned on you. And for a lot of you, it's because of gossip. It's because they have heard gossip about you. There's an obsessive energy here. It's almost like obsessively hating, obsessively judging, obsessively spreading negative gossip, okay, within a family or friend group or work group. Let's get some more energy here with the tarot. This person, if they can cause a tower in your life, they will. Okay, this is somebody who, you know, they're not just sending energy your way. Number 2 was about a lot of parasitic energy being sent towards someone through anger. This is really about getting back at someone, being obsessed with making you pay for their sacrifice. And we have 2 sacrifice cards, right? Obsession. Yeah, we have 2 sacrifice cards. So they want their sacrifice, what they feel they have sacrificed for you. They want the sacrifice that you feel to be equal or more so. So, you know, if you made me look for another job, or you told things that weren't true about my friends, or something happened and I was horrible to you because I feel like maybe you found out this person was two-faced and was talking about you. And I feel like there's been a lot of energetic sacrifices here. And I think some of you guys have tried to take the higher road with this person, but it's obsessive energy, and the hate is going to continue until you kind of stand your ground. There's a need here for you to stand your ground, you know. And this whole thing about like, well, if you don't talk about haters, they just go away. Well, you know, there comes a time when we have to speak up. You know, we're not endless victims ignoring a situation. Instead, I feel like this person may need you to confront them. We have the King of Wands here. Wow. Number 2 might have some information for you, because that was the King of Wands. Manipulative, liar, charismatic, Knight of Swords, aggressive energy as well. We have the Page of Wands, immature. Some of the things they say about you is immature. Their emotional states can be immature. Like, they may be a joker who makes really inappropriate jokes at the wrong time. This is somebody who, when you try to be deep with them, they may cut a joke and it kind of energetically cuts you off. This person may feel like you've cut them off, like when they're speaking and things like that, or maybe you cut each other off. There was a fight here where someone felt really insulted and disrespected. Okay, we have the 2 of Hazards. This is a replacement card. I had 2 of these zombie decks, but I had to take all the cards I had left, is a long story, and put them back together. And the only card that I was missing was the 2 of Hazards. So I've taken the extra 2 of Cups and made it a 2 of Hazards. And what's happened is the Pentacles, the balance with the 2 Cups, and the balance with the 2 of Pentacles, and the relationship with the 2 of Cups kind of has formed this energy of really needing balance. And what it tells me is, energetically, there's a real need for balance in relationships. This Tower person is very unbalanced. Okay, they may be mentally unwell, so keep that in mind. Okay, I feel like they're volatile, all right, when they're with people. And I think they purposely try to knock people off guard with their inappropriate jokes or inappropriate remarks. If this is at work, I feel like this person was probably inappropriate with you in some way, you know. Let's see here. And we have the 8 of Wands. Okay, so lots of energy. They have lots of focus and energy going towards you. This is really intense anger and hatred, okay? And I feel like for you, I think you know that the people who really matter to you can see through this immature situation, this talking trash about you. They know this person is a bit of a martyr, okay? And I think they talk about how they sacrifice for people all the time. You know, I took this person here, or I gave them $20, or I'm always giving them gifts, or I took them out to dinner all that time and they were doing this, or blah, blah, blah. This is somebody who gives to get. Okay, this is not somebody who gives because they want to give. There's a big, big difference, okay? One is kind of leveraged with negativity, and the other one is leveraged with positivity. Giving because you want to give and don't expect anything in return, it's kind of a new reality for this person. This person's not aware of that. I think when you give without expectation. This person does not do that. They're exactly opposite of you. They are a narcissist. You are not a narcissist. More than likely, you're empathic. You're highly intuitive, this intuitive card here, okay? And you need to pay attention to your gut with this person. I would recommend you not be alone. Okay, just don't be alone with them. If you have to be around them because of work, or you have to be around them because of your family situation or something like that, just try to keep the talking to a minimum. Keep the contact to a minimum. And pull back your energy. I feel like you just need to take a moment and say, hey, angels, guardians, guides, spirits around me, help me with this situation. Help me retrieve my energy back so I don't give this situation any more energy. Because I feel like they're taking that and twisting it. This person is obsessed with hating on you, okay? And the only reason to really remove yourself from it is to remove your energy. Block them online. If you have to work with this person, you might consider going to HR or supervisor or whatever and saying, hey, we don't work together really well right now, or whatever you feel comfortable with. For others, this is just a case where you're going to have to pull back your energy and find your own balance with this person, okay? You're going to have to figure out how to leverage positivity for yourself. Some of you guys need to look for another job, okay? And some of you guys need to get some distance from your family, especially if they're listening to this person. Because I feel like if this is a family, a friend group, or a familiar kind of work environment, they know this person is a narcissist. They know they're self-serving and selfish. They're a liar. This person, they use everybody, so they're aware of it, but yet they still put up with it. All right. And for you, you can't put up with it anymore. So you may have to get some distance here to get your own balance. All right. But I really feel like there's a side message here for you of infinite possibilities and where all things end and begin again. I feel like you are, getting an energy of renewal coming through for you, like vitality, releasing this situation. And you know what? Let a hater hate. Let them hate on you. What are you going to do about it anyway? Return it to sender and move on, because you have better things to do than deal with this person who, frankly, is very immature. Okay, very immature for their age. So, all right, let's get some numbers of alignment for you guys. Okay, we have 4, 4, 4. Okay. So again, releasing this energy is really going to help you get on the pathway to I'm hearing like a bigger work situation. For some of you guys, you're thinking about going back to school. I've been getting that in my readings here lately. I think a lot of people are rethinking what they want to do for work, since you have to do what you do for work most of the time every day, right? It should be something that you like. Maybe you guys are really having to hustle right now, so you have to keep this job where all this stuff is going on, but get on your other thing. Get on that other thing that you want, or start looking for a job. You will be surprised. I think many of you, there's something better out there for you. Okay. All right. These could be their initials, your initials, initials of some place you work, or a college, or something you have in common, a platform, a screen name. We have P-I-T-A-Y-M. We have J-A-D-L-K. We have a V, a Z. We have an O, a G, an E, a T, an R, a V, another E, and an F. All right. Okay, so let's look at these charms. Quite a few. We got 2 stars coming out here. I think you guys are just really different. You're just really different. We have the sun, we have the elephant. I think you are going to start really coming into your own as you let go of this negativity and this anger energy that this person has for you. And I feel like your money is going to be directly affected. We have money here. And that's a really good, and we have the skull and crossbones. So transition here, change, transmutation. Take this negative experience and learn from it, especially if this is work related. If it's family related, somehow this negative energy is kind of getting in the way of you turning the wheel. But I think for many of you, the wheel is about to turn in your favor. There are spiritual messages coming through. They could come through tarot readings. They could come through astrology. They could come through music or movies or a book. Some of you guys are readers, and there is dialogue between characters that's going to come through and kind of touch you in a very deep way. For some of you, it's quotes. Just pay attention. Again, we have another starfish energy. You're really moving into a place where you're going to shine with the bike here. We have a guitar, we have an angel, and another angel. A lot of you guys have angelic energies around you, okay? They're trying to help you. Just tell them that you want help with this situation, okay? We have a paw print. I'm feeling like you are making an impression around the people around you, okay? They're very impressed with you. There's something about impressing someone here. And I feel like it may be like if you are looking for another job or you want a different job, somehow where this has to do with work, I feel like you are going to make a good impression on somebody and they're really going to help you get another job or open up another kind of business or something like that. Because for you guys, money is transforming, okay? Because I feel like this energy somehow is blocking that abundance from you. I think this person makes people feel bad about themselves. And I think you're the kind of person, because you're empathic, I feel like you take things very seriously and very intensely. And this kind of energy is so hateful, so immature, just kind of out of control, that you really as you focus and move forward, you move away from it. The power of your focus, the power of your intention will move you away from this energy, okay? Because they don't have that. They don't have the power of focus. And I don't feel like they're as talented as you are. There may be some jealousy here. And I feel like this person, if they could get in your way of getting somewhere, they would. Okay, so this is just energy you need to move away from and move to the things, start thinking about where you want to work. Start thinking, if this is a relationship with your family, start thinking about, what kind of relationships do you want to have with your family? I feel like for a lot of you, there is energy here that you need to be done with. Okay, you just need to be done with and transform it. If the relationships can't transform, if the energy can't transform, then maybe it's time to move away from it. Okay? All right, group 3, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please let me know in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I love to have you as a member of my tribe. And I'll see you, beautiful magical creatures, next time.